Hi y'all, this is so blessed. Welcome to the blessed place. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, what's in a title? I asked that question because on Twitter, Lady Jupiter, who I believe on YouTube is V House. I think I got that right. But she posed the question on Twitter today. What's in a title? Why do we need to label girlfriend, boyfriend? I think that's what you were asking me. Am I right, Lee? Lady Jupiter? What's your name, girl? Anyways, so from my understanding of the question, I tweeted back and said, hopefully to establish commitment. And she tweeted back, D, I knew you would be one of the first ones to answer. Could you do a video on it? So that's what this is about. I enlisted the help of my husband, off camera, of course. He won't get on camera and say this with me, but I did enlist his opinion from a man's perspective. What's important about a title of girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, couple, etc. And he said the similar, almost exact things that I said to Lady Jupiter on Twitter, but he gave me even more insight. One of the things that we said very similar was the fact that titles are important in relationships to establish a commitment, so you both are on the same page. A lot of times people are in I don't know if you want to call it a relationship. One may think they're in a relationship, the other may not think they're in a relationship, the other just think that they're just kicking it. And I can remember Steve Harvey saying this, and I can't remember if he said it in this book or if I actually saw him say this live, but he says that this guy was coming over dating his daughter, and when he got the guy alone, he asked the guy, what's your intentions with my daughter? And he said, oh, we just kicking it. And I think it was Steve Harvey, and I don't know if it was maybe Steve and his dad, or I don't know who it was, but they were like, well, let us see if, does my daughter know that that's the relationship, that y'all just kicking it? See, and I'm sure the daughter thought it was more than just kicking it. So that's why you establish the title, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the couple, the husband, the wife, etc., so that you are both on the same page, because sometimes you're not even in the same book. One of you say, oh, that's my man, or oh, that's my woman, and the other one's like, we just kicking it. So you want to establish that commitment and establish the fact that you are both not only in the same book, but more specifically on the same page, and the y'all done dotted the same I's and crossed the same T's. Something else that my husband added that I didn't think about, it goes along with establishing a commitment, but he said that so that you can establish the fact that we belong to each other. He says not in the slavery way, because you know somebody's going to take that and run with it and probably have some comment about it. And hey, like all comments, all respectful comments are welcome. But somebody's going to take that and run with it and say, hey, you know, why do we, I'm not an object to belong to someone, or I don't want someone else to belong to me. But we don't mean it as in slavery or an object or a piece of property, but it's nice. Everybody wants to belong to something. You want to know that you belong to a family. You want to know that you belong to maybe a spiritual family. You want to know that you belong at your job. You know, you want to belong among your friends. Everybody wants to belong to something. That's why sometimes people get mixed up in gangs and all kinds of nefarious activity, because people want to belong. And that's the same thing in a relationship. You want to belong. He belongs to me and I belong to him. And it just basically means hands off. You keep your hands off my man, or you keep your hands off my woman, because she belongs to me and I belong to him. We belong to each other. And it's just the belonging that why you should establish these titles. Let me say another thing my husband said was that I think that was basically it, so that you can be on the same yeah, being on the same page, establishing a belonging to each other, and establishing that commitment. Because without commitment, you're out there kind of on a limb. And believe me, I bet you one of you, either the man or the woman, and normally women, we know it's us, most of the time it's us, we're out there on a limb with the, I don't know, I don't know what we are. I don't know if I'm his girlfriend. I don't know what we are. And you should never be in a relationship or a something and you don't know where you stand. Right now, we just met, we just talking, we're just in the getting to know you stage. We're now boyfriend and girlfriend. We are now moving towards engagement. We're now moving towards marriage, whatever it is your common goal is. You want to be on the same page and not have that, I don't know what we are. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question, V House Lady Jupiter. I like Lady Jupiter much better because what does V House mean? If I got that right. Anyways, and I think there are a few other people on Twitter who also anticipating this video, wanting to know. They're curious also about what's in the title. It is very important to, and this is in general. This is just my opinion, and y'all know I love to quote India Ari. This is all my opinion. Ain't nothing that I'm saying law. This is just the true confession of a lifelong lesson I was sent. Yes, I was sent here to share with y'all. All right, y'all. What's in the title? It's important in a relationship to establish a title. He belongs to me. I belong to him. We belong to each other. You can look, but you can't touch. All right? Y'all be blessed. Love y'all.